Hello, collective. This is the third time I've tried to do the Leo reading. So I don't know what that means, but we're going to do it. We're going to get it done for December. I know it's the 12th, but we're going to get this done. And listen, like, subscribe, and share. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody, but hey, comment below what worked. I mean, not what worked, but what you resonated with. Not everything's going to resonate. Just forget that stuff. And, we'll have a good time while we're doing this. I like to read cards. I like to share my gift. And, okay, let's get to it. Let's see what we got. What rune do we have? Ah, Manaz. This is the rune of mankind. This is the fate for the month of December for Leos. And Manaz means, let's see where that's at. This is the rune of mankind. And when this isn't an upright, it's time to reassess yourself, question your motives and aims of those around you. Remember that you are mortal. You cannot be perfect. And you need to be aware of your flaws, but don't let them stop you from progressing in your life. Watch out for delusion. You could also be deluding yourself. Remember that one. Have healthy skepticism. Don't be too critical. And resist being pushed along by events. Take some control in your life. Slow down. Examine the issue from all angles. Then act according to your best, well-considered judgment. Right, let's see what the reading's got for you, all right? Let's get this going. All right, here we go. Leos, we have the Justice card. Let me make sure that's in a good position there so I can see it. Absolutely. Let's move this up some. We got the Justice card. The Six of Spears. Going towards, you could be going somewhere or you're going towards calmer waters. The King of Cups. The Six of, let me make this clear because this is an Alice in Wonderland deck and that's a little bit different. We'll get to it. I'll come back to it. I'll figure this out. The Ten of Cups. Ooh. Someone feels like they found their person or they're exactly where they want to be emotionally. Okay. The Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups again? Let me see. I have to remember the imagery. I remember the Six. I'd have to come back to it. I'll have to look that up. And then what is the Eight of Spears? Okay, so this is you thinking the worst it can. And the Ten of Flowers. Nine of Flowers. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Pentacles. So let me just check what this is really quick. Let me get the book. Oh, what did I do with that? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go. The flowers are the fire. The spears are the swords. The teacups are the emotions. And yeah, so all flowers are considered the wands. Okay, so we have a Six of Wands and we have a Ten of Wands. I mean, a Nine of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing already, okay, is that there could be some legal stuff going on, but there are events taking place, just as the rune said, that you're nervous about. I don't know if it's going to go in your favor, but I'm telling you, don't rush. Just get your ducks in order, dot your I's, cross your T's, and that'll be the best thing you can do. You're trying to let this end because this is you trying to get away from this event, whatever this is, Leo. But you're actually very emotionally stable. You're used to this kind of pressure. So you're someone that does well under pressure. With the Six of Wands here, this is victory. So I really think you're going to have a good outcome. Okay, this is the Six of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Teacups. So this is right under the justice. I don't know if you're getting a divorce. I don't know if you're going to be left some money or like something in a will, but somehow something is going to work out in your favor legally, or at least through some contract or something, and it's going to put you in a really good mood. That's where this 10 of Cups comes out. Then we have the 7 of Cups. I have to look this up because I can't remember what the 7 of Cups is. 7 of Cups. Oh, that's right. You have too many choices. So once this clears out, you're going to have a lot of choices, okay? And this is going to be really interesting because once you get away from this situation, you're like, what do I go to next? And you need to remember, this is telling you to slow down, really consider what's going on. Have a healthy skepticism, because I have a feeling that once you let your guard down, you're just going to kind of let everything come in. Everyone's going to have a say because you're just exhausted. And with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you're just getting your footing after this ends. It's going to work out in your favor though, based on the cards. Then we have the 8 of Spears. So, irregardless of what you choose, you're always going to think the worst. That it's not going to, like, that's just the energy that you're in. You're just going to think the worst, and you need to remember that's a fear. We don't make decisions out of fear, which is what Manaz is telling us to do. Don't really think about what we do. We don't make decisions of fear because that's an emotional decision. We need to make logical decisions. And then we have the King of Teacups next to this, right? So when we take that with the 9 of Wands, you've worked hard for what you have, okay? You worked very hard and you feel like this is a bullshit situation, and it probably is. I'll be honest with you, it probably is. But that being said, stay emotionally stable. Don't let them rule your decisions, okay? And from here, take the one that's going to make the decision that's going to bring you to calmer waters. So let's now use, this is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I don't think the cards are quality, but I still like it. I've never seen this movie. So let's see. What do we have with the 10 of Justice? I mean, yeah, the 11 of Justice. This is the Major Arcana. It's the only Major Arcana we got. We have the Ace of Needles. Yeah, so you're going to have a good outcome. Whatever this may be, whether it's a legal thing through work, through family, whatever this is, you're going to overcome it. You have the Sword of Victory here. That's the Ace of Needles. What is the 9 of Spears? Because this is about nightmares. I skipped over this. This is about nightmares. So yeah, this is giving you nightmares. I'm sorry. I thought this was the 6. I'm so sorry. This is the 9 of Spears. Yeah. So this really has you worried. This really has you worried. But don't worry. You're going to overcome it. That explains why you feel relief once this decision is made and why you're controlling it, because this thing has you all jacked up. We have the Magician. So what you're going to really learn is, even though you have anxiety about this at night, you have the power to create whatever you want. That's just who you are. Okay? You have all 4 elements at your disposal. I'm sorry. I really thought that was the 6. It's the 9. Then we have the 5 of Needles. So even though the victory works out, you're really going to like put yourself first and be on a really defensive mode. That's you with this fear here. This is the sphere, right? The worst things. You're going to like take back what's yours, and you're just not going to trust people. Like, and I just don't know what happened. Maybe I'm not asking the question, but maybe I can come back and ask it. What's the 6 of Wands? So a lot of fights here, a lot of change. Hold on, what is this? What is the, I'm going to be so mad if this is wrong. The flowers associated with communication, travel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wrong decks. I'm getting these confused. Yeah, this is the 5 of it's the 5 of Wands. This is the 5. In this one, let me check. What is this one? I believe that is the. Sorry, I just like the deck. I want to use it, but I think that's the. That could be the Wands. You just have to know your cards very well if you're going to use different pictures, and that's okay. I like the variety. I had it down yesterday. Sorry for that pause there. Just figuring that out. The needles is the swords, the potions, the emotions, the candles are, yeah, those are the wands. So the Six of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands, meaning that you're gonna have you're gonna get good news, but everyone's gonna have a say of that good news. Like it's almost like you win the lottery and everyone's telling you what to do with the money. And that's why there's conflict. And you need to remember that you know you best. So don't let people tell you what to do here. Okay? What is the Ten of Cups? Let me see where we're at so I can get that time. Okay. The Ten of Cups is the star. After this judgment goes in your favor, you're going to be very hopeful. And you're going to really start having a little positivity in your life. What is the Seven of Teacups? The Two of Needles. You're going to have to make a decision. You're not going to be able to discern all these, but you're going to get it down close, maybe to 2 or 3, and you're going to do the best you can to figure that out. What is the Eight of Spears? Eight of Swords. The Eight of Candles. You're going to communicate with someone. Who? Who are you communicating to? What? This is interesting. What are you going to do that for? Oh. This is the Two of Cups. You're going to communicate to someone that you find romantically in love with, like your soulmate, someone you're after. So what, you know what? We're going to come back and find out what this was. And we're going to have the Nine of Wands. What is this? Yeah, something came to an end. So the Nine of Wands is you worked really hard. You busted your ass. You have that thing covering your eye because you just worked so hard. And because you work so hard, something's coming to an end. You need to decide what you're going to do. What was this Justice? What happened with this Justice? Queen of Wands. Page of Candles. One more. Okay, this was a divorce. This may not be for everyone, but this was a separation or divorce. Okay? And man or woman, you were divorcing a very attractive person. The problem was they disguised themselves as a queen of wands, a queen of wands, but they're really a page of wands. See, the Lovers is here. This is Gemini. And so you divorced this person. You left this person. And it had some so maybe you broke a lease. This could be as simple as breaking a lease and just all that stuff. But you broke away from this person. So when we come back to the soulmate card here, I don't know if you have somebody already or you're afraid to talk to this person, maybe to cut some ends, but I think I'm getting this could be someone new. Let me see. What is this Two of Potions? What is this Two of Cups? Yeah. Three of Presents. This is somebody new. You're trying to go towards somebody new. Yeah. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, which is the presence in this deck. You're going to move slowly towards somebody else, and you want to communicate with that person, right? With the Eight of Candles here. So you're thinking the worst, like, should I even get in another relationship after all this bullshit? But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And once you start going towards this way, you put an end finally to this. Okay, that was fun. At least I figured it out. But these different symbols, you really have to keep track of them. This was a good reading, Leo. I hope this was helpful. But this is your December reading, so whatever you're going through, it's going to work out, all right? All right, I'll talk to you later. Please like, subscribe, and share. I want to grow my channel, and hope you enjoyed the reading. I know I did with all these different symbols. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.